Joelsfuneral. How the hell are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. We're just gonna do a deck profile for the best deck, Water Hand Loop, aka.
The commenters have spoken. They want to see the degeneracy that is water, hand loop, fuck your shit.
Mermail, Atlantean, Sung Su, Holy Water, as Mean will call it. But yeah, this is very degenerate. I decided to play this deck. It's a meta call. Nobody's playing Droll, or have I seen Droll recently? So this deck is just really good. Yeah, this deck is pretty spicy. More water support coming in the future with the Deep Sea archetype. So why not just whip it out?
Why not?
Alright, so we're going to start with deck profile with the best card in the deck. 3 Deep Sea Diva, 3 Neptibus. This is literally your bread and butter for the entire deck. 1 card combo gets you like at least 3 to 4 hand rips if you open the field spell. Without the field spell, this is 3 hand rips.
Very nice.
And then obviously 3 Dragoons. I'm poor, JK. I have ultis coming in. Then we have the Marksman. The 1 infantry. You can opt to play 2 and 2, or you can just play 1 and 1. The ratios don't matter for these. These are utility, and right now for locals, this is all I think is feasible or needed. And then we're obviously playing this Megalo and the Mizuchi. Spell negate's also very important. This gives you free OTKs. Next up, we have the next bread and butter of the deck, 3 Abystiuses. You need Abystius, gives you 1 card combos, it gives you a lot of it lets you discard your Dragoons, give you all your hand advantage, stuff like that. Obviously, since we're playing them, we're playing 1 Pike, 1 Gundy. They're okay. That's all I gotta say. They're okay. Then the next up, the best card in the deck, Minstrel. Literally so free, gives you a free hand rip, and literal free advantage. Lets you know if your opponent has multiple hand traps. Then we play the 1 Artisan. This is basically a Monster Reborn and a mill. It's pretty good. If you draw it, well, shit. Tough luck. And then next up, I choose to play the Swap Frog engine. This engine here is pretty good. It lets you allow you to go into your Totally Awesome. It's pretty free, I would say. Lots of extenders. You can keep using it for link material. Next up, the Moonling Glacia. You can opt to play this or not. I think right now it's okay. Sometimes I decided going second depending on the deck that I play against, because discards can really help your opponent. It just really depends on your matchups. The 1 Fishborg Blaster and then 1 Lapis Dragon, both extenders. You search this off Dragoons, special summon it. It's free body. It's also a tuner. Sometimes it comes up where you use it with a level 3 or a level 2. That way you can make Prima Donna or Dragite. Fishborg Launcher, just free synchro material. Next up, we're playing all our spell cards that are extremely broken, in my opinion. The best card in the entire deck. I've said that so many times, but Megalancia. I play 4 copies. This card has 4 effects. First off, it takes place of the name as Umi. Second, on activation, you can stack your deck with a water monster. The best implication of this is stacking your deck with Neptibus or Dragoons, and then going anemone, summoning your Minstrel, special summon Mill, and then get your Neptibus or Dragoons effect off its effect.
Nasty.
Another thing is the level modulation. You can target a water monster you control, bump them up by 1 or 2 levels. Gives you your access to Bahamut Shark or your synchro summons for Prima Donna or Dragite. It's pretty good. It's extremely useful. As you can see, I play 4 of it. I think this card is really abusable. The last effect is also if you synchro summon a water monster, you're an additional hand rip.
Damn.
Next up, we're playing 3 Deep Sea Aria. Consistency card lets you add level 4 or lower Sea Serpent by banishing a water monster. It also gives you grave manipulation. That way you can keep summoning. That way you can summon your Moonling Glacia if you have 6 cards. And then 2 Prosperity. If you have 3 Prosperity, I would play 3 Prosperity to Deep Sea Aria, because you don't want to open multiples of Aria, because this will just break you in the long run. And then for the last 1-ofs, we play 1 for 1 and Called by the Grave. Just in case if you don't open the Minstrel or anything, you need this for combo. And then this is also really good to get you your Neptibus.
Nice.
It's either a Neptibus material or it gives you your Fishborg Launcher for synchro material or extension.
Very nice.
That's it for the main deck.
What about that extra deck?
The extra deck. Ooh, this is very.
This is where the magic happens.
This is exactly the magic. So we are playing 2 Coronemine. You need these for combos to keep extending and keep making your boards. and then play these Link 2s. Needle Fiber is extremely necessary in the combo, mostly for the reason that you get into your Formerly Synchron and then your Satellite Warrior. This right here, when you summon Dragite, you get to summon Formerly Synchron, draw 1, and then quick synchro by using these two into this to pop 2 cards. And if you summon your Prima Donna, you get a pop 3. And if you aren't aware of what Prima Donna does, it adds a banished card from your opponent's banished pile, adds it back to their hand, then special level 4 or lower. So in here, you can special summon your Artisan, and Artisan will give you a mill, then special summon. And then you can just make Dragite there, then shuffle like one of their banished cards back into the deck. Or even then, you can shuffle one of your banished Prosperity targets back into your extra deck.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are the Synchron links, and then now for the XCs, we're going to go into the Biscayos, the Bahamut Shark, 2 Toads, and then your 2 utility cards if you ever need them, your Abyss Dweller, and then your Praco Dragon. This is really useful because if you ever have Minstrel and Dragoons off the summon on the enemy, you can just turn Minstrel into level 4, make this, send Dragoons, summon Toad, and then get a free search off that. And then you can also just hard summon this as well with the Toad package. You can also summon the Toad off the Prima Donna effect, and then you can just make Toad, keep bouncing it, and make this eventually. Biscayos, probably one of the best floodgates. He quick effect, detach 1, and then any monster with attack lower than his current attack, they all lose, their effects are negated. And then these two are personally my 2 favorite utility cards. Once again, you can turn a monster into level 4, and then Croco Dragons just in case if you ever need to draw and discard 2. This will also trigger your water monsters like Marksman and Infantry to discard, and then activate effects to destroy face up, face down, and then he'll also pop another card.
Very nice.
So you obviously get a pop 2 off there, free draw. Yeah, so that's it for the extra deck. Oh, one thing I do for Prosperity, these are my banished targets here because you can almost always shuffle this back with Prima Donna. These two almost never come up, but these are really good utility cards. For the side deck, we are playing 3 Nibiru, 3 Joel, 2 Gameciel, 2 Cycle Readers. This outs Dragoon if you ever need it, or any problematic card that you need to get rid of the board. It's also a water monster, kind of useful. We also have 2 Cycle Reader, Droitron, Droll. Basically, this deck wants to kill in 1 turn. This deck can do that. Droll basically stops them very abruptly, and then Nibiru, because combo killer. And then for the back row, 3 Cosmic, 2 Lightning Storm. This deck OTKs. And if you really need to, blow up monsters. Pretty free. This deck just murders.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yep. So that's Water Hand Loop. If you have any questions about the combos, you could just look up Mermail Atlantean, probably from Winter Kills. He's probably one of the only person who uploads like water content. So if you need combos, they're there.
Well, you got any shout outs for me?
Obviously, shout out to the boys, Team Zero. Shout out to everybody at the shop. Shout out to Will, especially for coming up with a name, Sung Soo, Holy Water. That's my personal favorite.
I like it.
All right.
All
That's
right,
it.
buddy. Well, thank you very much.